Hey everyone, Melissa here. Well, just wanted to give you an update of what's been happening. Um, I had went back to work yesterday after being off of work for about 2.5 weeks. Uh, it went really well, and yesterday actually we didn't have any kiddos. I'm a preschool teacher. Today we had our kiddos back for the first day, and it went really well. They listened well. They remembered the rules of the class, which was really nice. And we even added a few more rules, and they did really well with it. So it was a nice day today, and but for my marathon training. Well, Sunday, me and my friends, we ran about 5 miles. I might have did a little bit more, maybe like almost 5.5 miles or so. And I'm thinking I did a little bit under a 15-minute mile. I'm actually getting a tiny little bit better. But I do have to say, after that run, I was feeling great. The endorphins were going, and then I went home and sat down, and I was in pain. My hips were hurting me, and my hips right now, they have been hurting me when I'm on my feet all day long, in which I usually am. I don't really sit down much. I'm on my feet, I'm doing things. I don't really sit down. So, but once I get this weight off, usually if I lose, 10 pounds, then that hip pain goes away. So I'm looking forward to that happening. It should. Doing all this running. I'm trying not to eat a bunch more just because I'm running. I'm already eating enough. so, um, but I did buy a lot of healthy food this weekend. Bought lots of fruits and vegetables. And this morning, what I have, I had a Chobani yogurt with a handful of raw nuts. And then for lunch, I had my leftover vegetable sandwich from this restaurant called McAllister's. So we went there after a meeting yesterday, and I just had like a quarter of a piece left, and I had that with some black bean tortilla chips and a guacamole dip. You know those single serving guacamole dips? I get them at Costco. They are really good. So I'm just going to continue buying those. And that's basically what I had for lunch. And tonight, my brother-in-law made a meat pie over Christmas break, and we froze it and I took it out. So I'm going to have a piece of that tonight. So I thought that was really good. And I did have one little piece of chocolate today for a treat. No, I had 2 pieces of little chocolate for a treat today. Not at the same time, but at different times. But I do have to say, like usually I would have very strong chocolate cravings, sweet cravings, and those are gone. I feel like I'm not doing that anymore. I'm hoping tonight I will sleep better. The last 2 nights I haven't been sleeping better. The first night, I think it was because I was just heading to work and I was afraid I'm not going to wake up in time, even though my alarm was set. And last night, my dogs kept on waking me up several times during the night. It's my fault because we allow our dogs to sleep with us, and not all of them sleep with us all the time. But last night, I don't know what it is, but my yellow lab, which he usually doesn't do this, he's like 65 pounds and he's like practically laying on me, laying on my legs. I don't mind him leaning on me at my upper part of my body, but I don't want, like, on my legs I can't. I have to be able to move my legs. I don't know what it is. And Whippy Whip, my corgi, he'll try to sleep between my legs sometimes, and I'm like, no, dude, you cannot. I cannot sleep like that. My husband will. He won't move them. He won't even move. Like, he's a bigger guy, and sometimes I'll wake up and he just has a tiny piece of bed that he's sleeping on. And same with me. Sometimes I'll wake up and our dogs will be sprawled out on our bed. We have a California King, Our dogs will be spread out, and I just have probably a foot, and I'm laying on my side. Just, I'm like, what the heck? And that is our fault because we allow that. But let me tell you, I don't think we're going to have another batch of dogs. But if we do, they are not getting on the bed. I can guarantee you that. Oh my goodness. But that's going to be a while. Anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of melatonin tonight, like 3 milligrams. I already take progesterone, and that usually helps me sleep at night. I cut down on the caffeine today. Like, usually when I'm working, I'll have a cup or two of coffee in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I was getting into a bad habit of sometimes having an Alani drink for the afternoon. And then, but today I did have a little bit of Alani, but I shared it with 2 other people. So, and that's an energy drink, if you guys don't know, and they're really good. I love Alani. So, but I'm trying to get away from that, not having any energy drinks during the day. But sometimes, man, when you're tired and you've got to teach little kiddos, you need something just to give you an extra boost in the afternoon. But I think once the weight starts coming off, that I might have more energy in the afternoon, hopefully. And what did I eat today? I bought a whole bunch of healthy food this weekend, and I've gotten, hopefully it doesn't get too dark here. It's getting dusk over here right now. But what was I saying? Yeah, I bought lots of fruits and vegetables, but for breakfast I had this morning some chobani with some raw nuts in it. And then for lunch I had, what did I have for lunch? Oh, I had a leftover, a quarter of a sandwich, a vegetable sandwich from McAllister's. That was really good with some was it? No, brown bean tortilla chips. I don't know. They're from Trader Joe's. No, black bean tortilla chips. And I have a little cup of guacamole that I buy at Costco. They're like little cups. They're very good. So if you guys go to Costco, that's a really great thing to have, and it's healthy. So I had that for lunch. And tonight I'm going to have some meat pie. My brother-in-law made a bunch of meat pies over Christmas break, and I'm looking forward to having a piece of that tonight. And then I'll be good to go. I did a very short run today after work, like just probably a little over a mile. That's it. But I'm going to do some leg exercises and keep my legs strong, and then a few arm exercises because that flabbiness has got to go. And besides, while I'm running, I want to keep strong. Like I don't want just to get flabby. You know what I'm saying? But, so, and tomorrow, it should be a longer run tomorrow. I'll be doing it with my friend tomorrow. And we'll probably, I'm guessing we're going to do around 2.5 to 3 miles, depending on how much light we have to run outside. But hope you guys are doing well. Have a fabulous week. Back to work, if you're going back to work. If you never stopped going to work, still have a fabulous week. And I'll let you know what's going on. All right. Love you. Bye.